Officer takes your license and goes back to his car. But when he comes back, he's not alone. He's got a K-9 partner. The dog starts circling your car, sniffing, getting close to your door. Can they do that? Do you have to let them? What happens if that dog barks? Welcome to our channel, where we break down your rights in plain English. Today, we're tackling one of the most stressful encounters, K-9 units at a traffic stop. Before we start, a quick reminder. I am not an attorney, and this is not legal advice. This video is for informational purposes only. So, let's get right to the big question. Is a dog sniffing the outside of your car legally considered a search, like when an officer opens your trunk? The Supreme Court has addressed this. In a case called Illinois v. Cabales, the court ruled that a dog sniff is not a search under the Fourth Amendment, but this comes with some major conditions. Why isn't it a search? The court said a well-trained drug dog only alerts to the presence of illegal items. Since you don't have a legitimate privacy interest in possessing illegal things, the sniff isn't considered an invasion of your privacy. It's only sniffing the air outside your car. This means that during a lawful traffic stop, an officer does not need probable cause or a warrant to walk a dog around the exterior of your vehicle. Okay, so they can walk the dog around, but here is the single most important rule you need to know. The Supreme Court later clarified this in Rodriguez versus United States. Police cannot extend an otherwise completed traffic stop just to wait for a K-9 unit to arrive. Here's what that means in practice. Let's say the stop is for a broken taillight. The officer takes your documents, goes to his car, writes you the ticket, or maybe just a warning. He comes back and he hands you back your license and registration. At that moment, the mission of that traffic stop is over. You should be free to go. The officer can't then say, "Okay, hang tight for 20 minutes, our dog is on the way." Delaying you after the purpose of the stop is finished just to conduct a dog sniff is a violation of your Fourth Amendment rights. The key word here is prolonging. If the K-9 unit is already there and the officer can run the dog around the car while your ticket is still being written, that is generally considered legal, but they can't make you wait. This is where everything changes. Let's say the officer does have the dog there legally. Maybe the K-9 unit was already on patrol with him or arrived before he finished writing your ticket. The dog sniffs the exterior of your car, and then it alerts. It barks, or it sits, or it scratches at a door. That alert from a trained K-9 instantly gives the police probable cause. And probable cause is the magic key they need. Once they have probable cause, they no longer need your permission to search. They can, and they likely will, search your entire vehicle. This includes the trunk, the glove box, under the seats, and any containers inside that could reasonably hold what the dog is trained to find. At this point, you cannot physically stop them from searching, but you still have rights and you need to use them. So, let's put it all together in a practical scenario. What do you actually do and say? First, as always, stay calm, polite, and keep your hands visible. De-escalation is your #1 goal. If the officer asks for permission to search your car before any dog shows up, your answer is always clear and polite. "Officer, I do not consent to any searches." Now, let's say they tell you a K-9 unit is on the way. You need to ask the critical question. "Officer, am I free to go or am I being detained?" If they say you are free to go, then you should say, "Thank you, officer," and drive away safely. If they say you are being detained, you must stay. This is when you should start mentally documenting the time. How long have you been here? Did they finish writing the ticket before they said the dog was coming? This is the prolonging part we talked about. Now, the dog arrives and sniffs. If the dog does not alert, you should again ask, "Am I free to go now?" But if the dog does alert and the officer says, "Your dog alerted, I am now searching your car. You must do two things. 1. Do not physically resist, interfere, or argue. 2. State your objection clearly for the record. Say one time, calmly, "Officer, I do not consent to this search, but I will not resist." After you've said that, be silent. Don't answer any more questions. And if you can, film the entire interaction safely and without obstructing the officers. That recording is your best evidence later. If you found this breakdown helpful, please give this video a like. It really helps the channel reach and help more people. And be sure to hit subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a video on how to understand and protect your rights. Stay safe out there.